lane that doesn't really need him whatsoever is Syndra, who can conduct herself. And top lane, there's a lot of freedom, so...
With his ward, he knows that Olaf is not on red side, because he would have done the Raptors by now. Beyond's coming and checking, but he's not going to see the Crux.
I mean, they know that Jarvan is somewhere up here. And I'm curious, I really want to see the top lane state. Okay, well, Rich is about to get
here we go.
And, oh.
Flash.
Yes. And the W is worth...
Yeah.
What is it called? The
Flourish.
Yeah, Deadly Flourish.
Deadly Flourish, yeah.
What is...
And it's like a flower that's on the ground.
I swear that the person that was supposed to put it in the files copy-pasted wrong.
Mixed them up.
Oh!
Okay, well, Ben, he has his cleanse back, but he doesn't have his flash, so I don't even know why he used Tempered Fate here. This guy's 100% dead. First Blood is going to go over to Mystic on his Ashe. That's always dangerous.
He really utilizes that hybrid scaling. And let's take a look at
Are you serious? He didn't pick it up? Really? In 2020? Imagine if he had his magical journey the other way.
Well, nonetheless, Duck Time, I mean, yeah, like you were saying, the Tempered Fate does not make a whole lot of sense here.
Yeah.
Ends up just being wasted. Gangplank didn't have the ult. There was no way to contest that Infernal.
And your positioning is really important. He's got Tempered Fate back here. Let's see what he can do this time. Mystic gonna be able to flash that one, but Olaf is right on top of him. And Ashe doesn't have much in terms of mobility, so tries to flash and heal. But that was a great setup this time around with the offensive Tempered Fate. You're not just going to throw out a Tempered Fate randomly for a 2v2, right? This is a couple of dead members of the side of Team Dynamics. Woo! As Cougar is okay. Well, he's going to get jumped on there as Spirit is going to have Olaf on his back and finally going to take an undertow to the backside. But still a gigantic win here to the side of Afrika.
So their items are all getting somewhat stunted, and they're being pulled in so many different directions that the next mountain... That looks like a bounce back,
well,
right?
They're just getting on top of Fly here as he's all alone. And Beyond's going to have to flash as that one will not land. Keen is getting right in there. This is going to be a free kill on a 1. How about 2 potentially? No, he's not going to get on in there as he did not want to commit, did not know was on the other side of that river.
And I mean... Like Cougar trying to do a little bit of trolling here with Ben.
This is definitely trolling. This is Bard trolling. But he's doing a great trolling job. He has baited a lot of members of Afrika into a terrible position as Kuzan now is quite angry. That's going to be the heal coming out of Mystic as now the depth charge comes on in, and that will be a dead Nautilus.
In.
Eventually, there we go. Here comes Keen. He does not have an ultimate though. An immediate exhaust, so not much doing there as 5 members of Team Dynamics now grouping up, and that is the power of Brad.
Over nothing. Right, there's nothing here, it's just a random Bard.
Speaking of fighting over nothing, curious about how this one started as Zoe is dead. I don't know, this is like BDD from yesterday. Generally, you do not want to portal jump straight into 5 members.
Even Jin, not having a good time.
No. He is not really going to be hitting for many damages here in this game. Although, that first shot, if it crits, can be a lot. They're going to find Mystic here, but where's the follow-up? There's 5 members as... Okay, we're trying to make fight, and that is a massive setup as the Cataclysm will come in. And the Olaf is getting a lot of action done in that front line. Now Keen in the back is looking for a double assassination! There you go, that's Keen on the Akali, makes it look unbelievably strong. With that backline access in a broken up fight, as Rich, he's fed, but now he is not alive. So that is going to be a big win there, 1 for 4 in favor of Afrika. It is looking like it. Team Dynamics, they don't want to go down without a fight. Van should be able to take it, but here is that backline access we were talking about. Spirit is going to frontline, but here we go. That Tempered Fate actually does a lot of damage. Spirit's going to go down, and so does the Nautilus. Keen getting some value here, but there is going to be the stun comes in with the Deadly Flourish, and somehow Team Dynamics are able to turn this one around. The flash coming in with the Zhonya's trying to bait it as Jin is not in the greatest spot. Take a look at Mystic. He's trying to do it 1v4. He's going to have the help of Fly just barely, who is trying to kite them out. As the bubble is going to fall short here. Yeah, and it was Spirit going in with the Flag and Drag and the Cataclysm, but we saw Keen coming in from the right side. I just wonder if that was a team call saying like, hey, we've got this flank, let's try to make it work. Or if it was Spirit calling for it 100% here, as that's going to be a really nice arrow to the face of the Bard. He should go down, and the follow-up here is going to be good onto Team Dynamics. That's a nice setup by the Jin in the back, and Spirit again is going to be just locked down. And look at the backline is so weak for Afrika. They can't get in there. And Kuzan is just a siege tank attacking from so far away. That's going to be another one fight here by Team Dynamics after we saw the arrow take out Bard.
Yeah, and I mean, you can just see the assault that now Zoe, Gangplank, and Jin are able to dish out. All right.
Kuzan could be hitting some of these abilities a bit better. And already the poke.
Oh, Syndra?
Is coming out here as Temper Fate is going to totally miss.
They're so spread up.
Yeah, Syndra is in no man's land as Ben has to flash away. And look at this, now Spirit has to go backwards, and Ridge with his GA is just moving forward. That engage is not going to get you what you want. Keen is all alone now in the back line. He's going to go down, a double kill now. And take a look at the TP damage once again. The non-stop sustained barrels and ult that comes out from this champion is just too much for them to handle. As Exhaust comes in, and now Mystic is going 1v5. They've taken so much damage from the Dragon as well. They're trying to get on top of him, and finally they will, as he tries to make a last stand, aka LS, at the end of that fight. As at the end of it, though, Team Dynamics will be able to take down this Dragon once again, and it's going to come down to Dragon Soul Point for both teams.
Yeah, I mean, it is gonna be an action-packed final fight here, Valdez. I mean, there's no other way. I'm seeing a mortal reminder.
Mortal reminder. Well, Mystic is in a lot of trouble as Olaf is going to be right on top of him. That Tempered Fate, though, might have given him a little bit of extra time. He's finally going to go down. And eventually it will work out for the team. Flag and Drag gets him out of Scooger. I don't know what that was. That's okay, Keen. I like it. I like what you're going for. He's going to get the one. Looking for the two. He's got the stopwatch and the three-man knockup from Spirit as Keen opens it up. And Fly is going to shut it down with the triple kill. Afrika finally win a big fight here when it was looking hopeless for the last 10 minutes.
No Locket of the Iron Solari on either of these junglers is very surprising because of the name.
Oh, double stun. And here we go. Just opening it up. That's a big Tempered Fate, though. Is that going to buy them the time they need? They get the GA off of the Gangplank now as Ridge is going to respawn.
Oh, Bard! Bard.
The amount of damage that this Jin is outputting, too, is insane. Kuzan.
Hey, how many years?
200 light years away.
What the hell is that?
See you later, Zoe. She's trying to join game 2.
You know the little girl running meme?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
things around corners? That's what the Zoe was. Oh, man.
Well, the fight is not over. Keen is going to be looking for the TP play once again. As the engage comes in, and Fly is just getting blown up in the back line. He's immediately going to go down, but here's Mystic trying to go 1v5 as Ben is going to go down, and watch Keen in the back line. Mystic still alive as Keen is going to immediately assassinate everyone who was trying to get on top of Mystic, and now
That's game.
they're looking to push mid.
They have the wave. Bard almost has his ultimate available, and Bard has given away his location. He's going to go and try to proxy the incoming minion wave. And you can see Keen, I don't know what Keen
They can just tank it and use these minions.
They can, well, I'm not so sure what that Tempered Fate was. And so, yeah, that strikes me as a little bit bizarre. He would use it on that turret.
Yeah, they're just going to kill a Googer here.
Yeah.
Free kill, basically, and then they're going to end the game. So we don't even get Mountain Soul. It was just these teams couldn't help but fight. They love the fighting. That makes for some fun games, at least, as We had an insane amount of kills in that one. GG.
Maybe even better for dynamics if GP just built different. And so that's also a bit of a happening here. If they go the distance, Karthus and Syndra are going to get invalidated.
Right as you mentioned, Duckdom, I had to look down. We haven't seen too much from the top lane. This is going to be a turnaround here as Ignite will come in, but still going for the chase as the mark is on to Rich. You can see Keen, he was thinking about it, but a little bit of burn damage, maybe.
We'll have to see. And Beyond is, he's flipping again. It's
Draggy Ice.
Really insane.
Okay, Flash comes in here, and they're just going to run down Spirit. No way he can get away now, as the Requiem will come in, as that is not going to be enough damage. Fly looking for it. Look at the rotation coming up from Ben at the same time. They really want to try to continue. The Flash comes in, and it's not enough damage. The shield as well, the Inspire from Kuzan.
From that point, and you can utilize
got a fight going here as he's going for the kill. The autos will be enough, and the TP is not going to come in from Kuzan as he got denied. And he's going to find a control ward as... Okay, here we go. They've got the Requiem. Do they have the damage? Looks like the no with the exhaust that comes out of Guger. Also flash and heal used by Duckdom, but double flash by Afrika.
Yeah, double flash by Afrika. I don't know why Spirit went.
Otherwise, that could have been a dead Lux, as Ben he's just hanging out, trying to bait here for his team, and he might just be able to, as Beyond will go down eventually. That's going to be a good trade for Afrika in the 1-for-1. Oh, really trying to go 1v1 here as the Proto Belt comes in, and Mystic going to get the root, but he's dead.
The inventory, and then, no, that wouldn't even make... I don't know.
Well, they're in a lot of trouble here. The flash comes out of Mystic, but he just can't play against this comp. And Afrika, they kind of look all over the place now. They're going to get caught out there farming way down the lane. They should be able to just burst this down.
If Afrika take this fight and lose it, they're most likely... Okay,
well, it's a good start for Dynamics, as you can see already. Just able to zone them out. Oh, man, nothing is going right now as they're going to go to the back line, though. Here comes Keen, trying to do that damage, and he will get the Lux, but only the Lux. But still, the Karthus damage and Mystic alive. They're getting poked out, though, as a nice Q onto Rich, but Duckdom still alive, able to zone them away with that range as the flash from Spirit. Well, that was never going to work. Duckdom is just going to walk away.
The next dragon.
Oh boy. Spotted.
Spotted, yeah.
Yeah, that's Olaf.
Yeah.
And look at him. He's getting shielded to oblivion.
Look at the damage.
Yeah.
So Aphelios can damage him, but...
You can't get in range most of the time.
Well, and there's the...
Okay, well... Yeah.
It's really sad. This is...
Okay, nice engage here, but the stopwatch, and in goes Keen, but he's exhausted immediately. Rich, though, okay, they're going to trade top laners here. And wow, that Caitlyn damage is insanity. What he's able to do. Ben is trying so hard. It's Mystic now on the engage. He's going to be able to take down Beyond. And the triple kill goes to Spirit of all people in this game.
Yeah, I don't know. This is the LCK special, by the way. The Baron for the Baron for the soul, you know, and
yeah, well, Rich is nowhere to be found.
He's trying to line it up.
Okay.
He's trying to line up the shot onto Caitlyn.
Okay, Rich. Oh, there's the flash immediately comes in, and Spirit takes an amazing amount of damage, and Fly just being kited out. The Requiem comes in, but Fly is already dead, and that's going to be the kill onto the Caitlyn, though. Take a look at Keen, as they don't quite have the damage to take him out. Guger going to get the snipe there, and finally it looks like Keen is going to go down, as Guger, Beyond, and Kuzan, the ragtag group of kind of the supportive champions in this comp, are eventually just going to run them down.
Yeah.
As Karthus...
The shields are so insane, man.
Okay, some Qs. Trying to get it here.
Oh,
he nearly got it. Actually, there it is. They take out the Olaf, and these two can't do Baron alone. Here, what is this?
What is going on here?
Kuzan and Rich in a really precarious situation. Rich is just going to die. And yeah, Olaf is dead. Just burst it.
Olaf
get the
yeah, Spirit.
They're trying to deny the burst coming out. The smite is going to not. Okay, that neither jungler was there actually. Forgot that Spirit also died in the trade, so it does go the way of Afrika. That is massive.
Was absolutely stealable by Dynamics.
Oh yeah, for
so
sure.
So scary.
Peeking around the corner. It's very difficult for Keith Rich. What is Spirit is in the weirdest spot. He's immediately just gonna die. And there you go. Has to throw out Requiem, but there's zero follow-up. They don't want to fight a 4v5, and that should be Baron. Going the way of Team Dynamics. No jungler here for Afrika.
Yeah, I really don't know. And, I mean, Karma, she has Athene's at 250, just waiting to give someone a shield.
Yeah.
That is a pretty big heal. Redemption comes out, heals everyone up as well. And Spirit, I mean, using the Requiem when he did, a little bit surprising. The K-Trap's rich. Doesn't have flash, but he's looking for, okay, he's been spotted out. It looks like Afrika are going to give up the Baroon and just decide to shove in mid. But with the way that the wave is hurting in top lane, those super minions will end the game.
Oh, here we go! Trying to get on top of Duckdown, but he has the room in the back, and the Requiem doesn't do the damage. Keen is gonna go down. We have Mystic though, trying to go 200 years. Can he do it? He's trying to frontline here as Duckdom is going to do the damage. Spirit now trying to flash on in as Beyond has taken so much damage. The Syndra ultimate comes in as Fly is all alone. He is not okay. He's still on the run, and there you go. The Q will do it, and Team Dynamics will be able to take the game number 2. All they got to do is run up to this massive wave in the top lane.
Yeah, they have teleports. Yeah, this should definitely be it. I mean, Ben is going to come up, but we are going to a game number 3.
This is going to go the distance. We see that Ben, though, he's trying to come on in here, and with the massive shielding, they're trying to auto it down. Should be able to. Ben is so sad, as he wished he could do anything against the shields. GG. There you go. That was like a 45-minute game.
That they incentivized against it, and we saw time and time again, Aphelios can't play. Nautilus doesn't have a...
Just comboed 100-0, but it's Caitlyn with Flash Cleanse.
Yeah.
Number 3, Afrika versus Team Dynamics.
And
red to mid.
At what is going on here? Okay. Manages to get it.
The flash in, and the slow is going to be good enough. He can just, with the flag and drag on cooldown, he is dead. First blood goes over to Afrika. Spirit is able to pull that one down as
you can see Beyond.
He's got smite. He's got smite, but it turns around, and he is going to get it. Okay. As
Zoe.
Here we go. Spirit is taking a lot of damage, and where is Zoe? How did Galio get there first? I guess he TP'd over, as that's going to be a nice snipe down, and now here's Zoe. Oh, there she is. So is the damage going to be enough onto the Mordekaiser? It will be with the flash eventually, but this is going to be the triple kill for Fly, who picks up the smite at the end of it all and is now 3-0.
10 on that, and Nashor's Tooth, he can basically go on-hit Mordekaiser. So, definitely would be pretty interesting. Silas is dead.
Yeah, you would imagine so. He's going to try to use this little cubby here and get on top of Keen. That's not going to work out. He doesn't have flash. Trying to trade back on a Keen, but it will not happen. As the passive comes in, Beyond just down here casually taking Krugs and might look for a play down in the bottom side, but low mana is his laners, are his laners. That's going to be a nice amount of poke damage too, trying to bait them in. The headshot comes in, but the flash will be enough, and Beyond is...
he missed the trap!
Oh, how did he miss the trap? How did he miss it? He's still going to die, but like... That should never happen. Okay.
Yeah.
Either way, gonna get that one down. Kuzan is like, yeah, let me fight you with the press the attack trundle. No, that's no. Here is Mystic. They're trying to rotate down and go for the dive. And you can see that the jungler and mid lane of Afrika are a little bit late to this one. So trying to lock down Ben, but Ben is actually gonna lock down him as Kuzan is super low, but they're still gonna be able to get this Caitlyn as somehow Galio died after all that. And now here's Fly's return. We're just flashing in. Very aggressive here. Is going to miss the paddle star. That's unfortunate. But they still have the chase coming on in because it is Zoe. As finally they're going to get the 2. And will they dive? Yes, it looks like they're going to try, but not quite be able to pull it off, as it is a trade, a 1-4-3, I believe, as Caitlyn went down.
You go 2 minutes into the future, what does that mean for all these champions? They're assuming gold values, their levels. We might have a fight here.
Yeah, trying to bait him in. Karma is gonna get locked down and burst 100-0. Spirit really trying to force the issue. Spites in, but the Cataclysm is good. Beyond, though, not enough health is into the Death Realm. They're gonna bring the Caitlyn, as now Rich pretty tanky after all that, especially with Galio coming on in as Fly. Not really gonna be able to follow up here on the 3v4. After all of that, we did have a bunch of damage going both ways, so we didn't really get to see how that fight worked itself out, but the Zoe is pretty insane right now. Rich comes up, is going to try to deny, goes for the kill, but the Jarvan will still go down at the end of the day, thanks to Mystic, who finishes off the kill. Beyond,
so long to get to. Here we go, though.
Yeah, one-on-one down here, as it's Mordekaiser versus a guy who's trying to be better Mordekaiser, and it might actually work out as Rich, with 4 of his teammates, all of them, every single person, comes up to the top side and tries to deny Keen the kill. They do, as the arrow comes in, but Pillar pretty good. Beyond trying to force the engage. Here comes Galio. Everybody just gonna flash away, as Mystic really has to be careful. Here comes Nimbus close. Galio, that's a massive taunt. He's gonna get the one, but Mystic is just so fed. He's still chipping away at those health bars.
Why is
Fly
okay,
TP?
Well, Fly has TP too, so he's going to be very slow, so Dynamic should just burst this down. That's all they should do, is burst.
Yeah.
Even if they would lose one of their members, Mordekaiser doesn't have Death Realm. So even if you lose one, it's totally
subjugation.
fine.
This is going to be a big Silas.
Dead?
You can see him trying to get that damage, but finally he's going to go down. That's a big tank. As good flash by Keen. Now the Infernal is taken by Team Dynamics. It's a huge engage by Keen. Gets into the back line. Catches the one, and with the pillars and Mystic going ham. Fly also down here. This is kind of bullying. Didn't want to highlight this too much, but that's going to be a dead Lux. Nice little...
Okay, well, that was... All right.
Yeah. Here's that hard engage they're looking for. They're going to find Fly, but doesn't find much at all, actually. Stoneplate going to come down. He's going to be burst. That magic shield not going to help at all, as Caitlyn showing her true power now. Even with the hard engage, you're not going to be able to get much if you cannot lock her down, as even through some of the items that Beyond and Kuzan have, they do not compare to what Mystic has.
And this is going to be a very hard siege to try to resist. Mystic is taking quite a bit of damage. And I think Afrika might go for the end of the game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's going to be like right in the middle of our 2 times. They ended here.
24. I don't think they're going to be able to end.
No, I don't think so.
No. They're going to be repelled.
Nice. Looking to take the inhibitor, but waiting for their minions. There's the engage. Scalio will come in, but all the summoners going to be used now. Trying to re-engage immediately. Rich goes into the Death Realm. He's looking for Fly in the backside, but take a look at Keen getting some insane damage back there. He's getting kited, though, by Duck Thomas. Now Ben is going to go too far, and it looks like maybe they overextended, although Mystic, still alive, is going to have enough damage to do it. He's going to ace in the hole. Duck Dom and Beyond still alive.
Taking damage.
Okay, they're going to try to chip away at the turrets here, but it's 2-on-2. Are they actually going to try to stay here and go for the 2-on-2?
So
Mystic,
Kate and
very
Trundle
fed.
should win. Kate and Trundle will win. Everything's going to be fine. Keen's going to recall, maybe TP back in. This is going to be the last hurrah.
Okay, it's going to be the Michaelis used here early on, and I guess they didn't see Rich going into the Death Realm and immediately gets QSS'd. So Rich is like, well, I wish I weren't better Mordekaiser this time around. That ult's not going to be able to do too much to help out this time. They're trying to defend this inhibitor up on the top side, but Mystic with the pillars, it's actually so obnoxious. As here we go, trying to just grab Beyond, and he might just be able to on the edge. Looks like he's got enough damage. As a Cataclysm, not going to be enough here. Trying to fight, take a look at Duck Dom. Does he have the damage to try to stop this? He's going to flash away? And the answer is absolutely not. Down he goes. And at about 30 minutes and 35 seconds, we're going to dive the fountain. And then we're going to win the game here for the side of Afrika, as they will take it down. Good game, as Afrika will take down another east side of the bracket team. Fountains nowadays. Some pretty obnoxious damage numbers in that one, as Caitlyn did